reach this stage before making an intervention. Hence, the precaution.
Guidance and chance to see what life has been like, or what life is like in the family, and that's kind of almost why.
Doctors just dropped shocking news about King Charles, and Prince William isn't staying silent. In a bold twist, he's reportedly made a last-minute choice that could save his father's legacy and fix things with Prince Harry. What's really going on behind palace walls? Don't miss it. Subscribe now. Something's shifted behind the gates of Buckingham Palace. While official statements remain polished and calm, whispers behind the scenes suggest King Charles is facing a health battle more serious than anyone anticipated. Reports have emerged that doctors have given troubling updates the palace hasn't yet shared in full. Public appearances have grown sparse. Engagements once scheduled months in advance are being canceled quietly. Though the monarchy rarely shows vulnerability, this moment feels different. For the first time, there's a genuine sense of urgency in how the family is responding. Prince William, typically reserved, has been spotted entering closed-door meetings with senior aides. His expression, serious, focused, offers little comfort to royal watchers. Something heavy is weighing on him. And while the world wonders how the monarchy will handle this delicate situation, one thing is becoming clear. A decision has been made, a personal, powerful decision by Prince William that could shift the course of not just his family, but the entire royal legacy.
Where I can be, I'm as independent as I want to be, and same as Catherine and Harry. We've all grown up.
But before we get to that, we need to understand what forced his hand, because everything changed the moment William realized that time might be running out. It's been years since Prince William and Prince Harry shared a public moment that felt genuine. The divide between the once close brothers has only deepened. From candid interviews to that infamous memoir, every new detail seemed to push them further apart. But according to insiders, Prince William has now taken a step no one expected. Sources from inside the palace claim William quietly reached out to Harry personally, not through aides, not through public gestures, but directly. The goal? Reconciliation, healing. One final attempt to mend what's been broken before it's too late. Some say this move wasn't just a personal decision. It came after King Charles himself reportedly asked William to act as a bridge to help bring Harry back, even if just emotionally, during this critical time.
It was a build-up of frustration, I think, on his part. It was at a time where he was being told certain things by people within his office.
But what did Harry say? There's no confirmation yet, just silence. And that silence is what has people talking. Is it hesitation? Is it reflection? Or is something or someone standing in the way? We're about to dive into what might be the biggest reason Prince Harry remains distant, and it's someone who's never far from the headlines. Meghan Markle's relationship with the royal family has always sparked strong opinions. But now, behind the scenes, it's her influence that may be shaping the future in unexpected ways. Sources say Meghan remains strongly opposed to any form of reunion with the royals. Her concerns are said to focus on safety, personal boundaries, and protecting her family's peace. To some, these concerns are valid. To others, they're seen as a firm wall that keeps Harry from reconnecting. Insiders claim her stance heavily guides Harry's actions. In fact, a few aides believe that her hesitation has become the biggest obstacle to any potential reconciliation. And while Meghan hasn't spoken out publicly about these claims, her silence speaks volumes. Is she truly protecting her peace, or does her resistance carry deeper motivations? While this question hangs unanswered, another royal steps into the spotlight, someone not afraid to speak their mind, especially when it comes to family truths. Princess Anne has always been known for her no-nonsense attitude. She doesn't sugarcoat, doesn't spin headlines, and certainly doesn't back away from confrontation. And now, if whispers from Balmoral are true, she's just dropped a revelation that could shake the royal family's foundation. During a recent private meeting, Anne reportedly confronted Queen Camilla, but it wasn't about appearances or protocol, it was about history. According to multiple accounts, Anne revealed that their late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, never truly wanted Camilla to hold the title of queen. In fact, Anne allegedly declared that the only woman fit for that title was Kate Middleton. Those words hit hard, not just because of what was said, but because of who said them. Anne, respected by her family and the public alike, rarely makes dramatic statements. Her claim that Camilla's title came from compromise, not true approval. But Anne didn't stop there. She went further, suggesting that Camilla's path to the crown was paved through quiet deals and backstage negotiations. Behind the royal smiles, the truth was far more complex. And the tension this caused? It isn't new. Because decades ago, Anne and Camilla weren't just members of the same royal circle. They were reportedly entangled in something much more personal. To understand the friction between Anne and Camilla, you need to rewind the clock to the 1970s. Back then, both women were connected to one man, Andrew Parker Bowles. Anne reportedly dated Andrew briefly before he went on to marry Camilla. Some insiders say Anne's relationship with Andrew ended because of royal rules. Others say it ended because Camilla stepped in. Whatever the reason, their shared past left scars. And the resentment that followed, it never really faded. Years later, when Prince Charles married Camilla in 2005, Queen Elizabeth approved a very specific rule. Princess Anne would never have to curtsy to Camilla. It was an unprecedented move, one that reflected more than just royal hierarchy. It hinted at lingering distrust. The feud between Anne and Camilla simmered quietly over the years, overshadowed by bigger royal headlines. But it never disappeared. And now, with Anne openly questioning Camilla's right to the crown, those old tensions are front and center again. Still, time changes people. And sometimes, shared responsibility brings former rivals closer together. The next chapter in their story would take a surprising turn, one that no one, not even the most loyal royal watchers, expected. In a moment that stunned many royal observers, Princess Anne publicly honored Camilla with an honorary doctorate in literature. The ceremony was respectful, they smiled, they even traveled together. Was this genuine reconciliation, or just a royal performance? Some say it was a sign that both women had matured, putting personal history aside for the sake of duty. Others believe it was carefully orchestrated, a strategy to present a united front during uncertain times. Regardless, it marked a turning point. If Anne could stand beside Camilla, perhaps there was hope for the rest of the family too. And while these two women worked through decades of friction, another figure was quietly building a legacy of her own, one that's captured the admiration of millions. When Kate Middleton first entered the royal picture, she was viewed as an outsider. But today, she's seen as one of the monarchy's most trusted figures. Queen Elizabeth reportedly saw something special in her from the start. In a rare gesture, the Queen even invited Kate to royal events before her marriage to Prince William. Kate politely declined, waiting until she had an official role, a sign of her respect for tradition. Over the years, Kate has shown nothing but grace. Through public challenges, family shifts, and intense media attention, she's remained composed and focused. But not everyone welcomed her so warmly. Rumors suggest that Camilla opposed Kate's relationship with William early on. She allegedly felt Kate was unfit for royal life due to her background. Yet despite the whispers, Kate persevered. And today, she stands not only beside William, but as a future queen consort who has already won the hearts of many. Her loyalty and calm presence have helped hold the royal family together. In moments when others have stepped back, Kate has stepped up. But even as she's become a pillar of strength, the shadows of old disagreements still linger, especially between William and Camilla. Prince William's relationship with Camilla has always been, in a word, complicated. According to Harry's book, both brothers once asked their father not to marry Camilla. Their concerns? Trust. Specifically, claims that she'd shared private family stories with the media. Despite these rocky beginnings, William and Camilla appear to have reached a quiet understanding. Some say it's due to Kate's calming influence. Others believe it's simply time softening hard edges. Whatever the reason, their interactions now seem civil, but beneath the surface, many believe there's still tension. After all, it's hard to forget the past, especially one as tangled as theirs. And with King Charles relying more on William, that relationship could be tested in new ways. As King Charles focuses on recovery, those closest to him are moving swiftly to protect the family's legacy. Prince William's effort to reach Harry may be the last real chance for reconciliation. Yet sources suggest Meghan's hesitation remains firm. Meanwhile, Anne's bold statements continue to stir conversations, raising questions about Camilla's future role. And Kate, she quietly continues her duties, earning more admiration with each appearance. It's a family trying to balance tradition with healing while the world watches and waits. Will Harry respond? Will the family find a way to reunite, if only for a moment of peace? There's no clear answer, just a ticking clock. Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your take on all this royal drama. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you think this was intense, the next chapter in this royal saga might be even more shocking.